Hello guys, привет всем, привет, здравствуйте, добро пожаловать, привет. I'm so excited. Today we're going to be watching The Others, and this is the movie that won Patreon poll last week. You guys told me that this movie is supposed to be very interesting. The genre is going to be horror, mystery, and thriller. We're gonna skip it. I can't. I think there's been a movie where I said thriller word perfectly, but that probably was an exception. I looked at the cast, and first thing that I saw was Nicole Kidman. I actually haven't seen that many movies with her. I also saw that Michelle Fairley is going to be in the movie, and I think the last time I saw her was in Harry Potter, which has been a long time. I am, as usual, very excited to watch the movie, can't wait, so let's go! Wow, the first second of the movie, that is very tragic.
I imagine he's dead like all the rest.
We've come about the...
Oh, yes, of course.
It's so foggy. Gives like this creepy vibe, I don't know, in the old house.
I'm Bertha Mills, ma'am. This young lady is called Lydia.
Can you iron?
Poor little mite's a mute.
Mrs. Mills, you and the girl, you will sleep in the attic room at the top of the stairs.
The housework has been rather neglected since the servants disappeared. There are times when this house is not exactly an ideal home.
And the master, ma'am?
Went off to war.
No door must be opened without the previous one being closed first.
Silence is something that we prize very highly in this house.
That's actually a nice rule.
We don't have electricity either. Perhaps I should introduce you to the children. Mr. Tuttle, you can see to the garden now. You'll find tools in the shed.
She seems to be a very sweet woman, but at the same time, there is something off about her, right? It makes sense, like everyone. All her help disappeared, her husband is off to war, right? No electricity.
Come.
Okay, you know what? I would be scared shitless in this house with no electricity. That's already scary.
Don't open the curtains.
Light of day, Jesus, do now I may pray.
They're still half asleep.
Oh, it's so sweet.
little-
So cute, so sweet. Oh my god.
My name is Mrs. Mills, but call me Bertha, if you like.
Are you going to be our new nanny?
Yes, my dears.
The doctors were never able to find a cure. Children have a very serious allergy to light.
Is it real?
They break out in sores and blisters and begin to suffocate.
That's a real condition?
It tastes funny. Our father's fighting in a war in France. Are you going to leave us too?
Oh my goodness. Poor kids have this abandonment issue on top of their
Others said they wouldn't.
photosynthetic
They did. And then it
allergy.
happened. Mummy went mad. Nothing happened.
Mommy went mad?
Mrs. Mills, would you come outside a moment? The postman usually comes every Wednesday. It's an advertisement for servants. What you're doing here.
Oh my god. Oh, that's shady. Holy.
Big house like this is always in need of someone who knows the ropes. We, in fact, used to work here a few years ago. That's why we come by, because this house means a lot to us.
Okay, that's a little bit shady though, no?
Rejoiced and showed themselves willing to die for Christ. They said they only believed in Jesus and then they got killed for it. I would have believed in him, but I wouldn't have told the Romans that.
This girl's going really far in life, you know?
So you both would have lied to the point of denying Christ. But what would have happened afterwards? In the next life? Where would you have gone?
To the children's limbo.
Where it's very, very hot. They're damned. Forever. Close your eyes.
Wow, this is such a very dark studying session.
Pain. Forever.
This is one way to make your children believe.
Can we go and play?
You most certainly cannot. You can study in separate rooms.
No.
Yes.
What if we see a ghost?
You say hello and you continue on studying.
That's actually a great way, you know? Say hello and that's it.
Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Oh, sweet.
Give me a kiss.
Oh, this is actually so sweet.
Close all the curtains.
I wouldn't be able to be there. I'm so afraid of dark, to be honest. But I guess if those are your kids and they have this severe condition, then you're gonna adjust quite easily, right?
You must learn to be on your own. Whenever you feel afraid, squeeze it. When you do that, the Lord is with you.
But I like that. If you see a ghost, just say hello. I really like that idea, you know? I swear, after Pursuit of Happiness, I looked at kids with a completely different eyes now. This movie gave me such a huge baby fever you cannot even imagine.
Family is usually made up of parents. We must never argue or fight with our brothers and sisters.
Was she born a mute?
No.
Nicholas, I'm coming! Why were you crying?
I wasn't crying, I was reading.
You probably not having any claustrophobia because you have keys with you all the time, right?
Are you alright?
Yes? It was that boy, Victor. I told him to let me study, but he wouldn't stop crying.
Why was he crying?
He doesn't like this house, but he has to live here. His father's with the others in the hall.
That's enough. Our boy can get in and out of this room if it's locked.
Well, look at that, like holy moly, snap.
No door is to be opened without the previous one being closed.
Is it mommy gone mad?
But I was in the hall the whole time.
You think that I would overlook such a thing and endanger the life of my own daughter?
Well, seems that way, hey?
Is he a ghost?
How is she not terrified,
Why have you opened the curtains? It wasn't me. Come out from behind that curtain so my stupid brother can see you.
Oh my god, why am I afraid so much right now? Something is gonna come out, right? Yes.
Leave me alone.
I would be terrified.
I'll just have to do it myself then.
Oh my god, oh my god!
Get off that bed, both of you. This is our bed. I'll call my mother and she'll kick you out. Victor, don't just cheek so I know you're real.
Oh my god! No, 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 no! No, don't touch anyone's cheeks! Don't touch anyone's cheeks! No! Oh!
She was fighting at me. I didn't do anything.
Someone did touch his cheek! I feel sorry for Anne, She's not making it up, but no one believes her.
I finished.
Very good. Ask the Virgin for forgiveness.
I won't ask forgiveness for something I didn't do.
Children who don't tell the truth end up in limbo.
Limbo's only for children who haven't been baptized.
Oh my god, snap! Oh, so that's it. The limbo scare doesn't work anymore.
He took the fire in his hand and at night.
Wow, that's very warm.
She's still on the stairs?
Oh, yes, ma'am. How long is this punishment going to go on?
It's up to her. This fog doesn't exactly help. It's never lasted this long before. Anne, I can't hear you. Lydia. She's been hurtling backwards and forwards as if there were three of her.
She is very sensitive to the sounds. Children are sensitive to the lights. I wouldn't say that's a great place to work for a nanny and gardener and a maid. So now we know that there are actually ghosts in a house, and kudos to her for being able to ignore them for so long.
Lydia! Did you hear it as well?
Hear what? Told you there was someone in the room, and you punished me.
That's fair on Anne's side, right?
There, in that junk room.
I'm watching it and I'm terrified. I cannot even imagine being at the house. And especially if help is saying that they have been working here before. And I don't think this is a newly occurred situations, an event. Probably the ghost's been there for a while and they still came back. I have more questions rather than answers yet.
Mummy, you're letting the light in.
Oh, oi. Wow, oh my god. Oh my god! I haven't seen. Oi! This is a mannequin, yes.
They just came past here. Didn't you see them?
Where did they go?
Oh, what if she can't see them? It's not one little kid ghost, right? There are bajillion of them, or what?
They say this house is theirs.
There were voices, I'm telling you.
Mummy,
a
look.
boy and two women.
The father, this is the mother. This is Victor. See the old woman the most.
Okay, the old woman is scary.
Nothing's going to happen to you while Mummy's here.
Victor told me she's a witch.
This is such a calm child.
Search the right side, and I'll take the left.
She thinks also
Search upstairs.
not ghosts, but actual people. What's her train of thought right now? But she's like a mama bear who's like, someone is about to hurt my children, so I'm gonna take the shotgun and just go deal with that myself. This is just the painting, right?
Perhaps they're ghosts. I don't believe that God made the world in 7 days. I don't believe that either.
The girl has some critical thinking there.
Have you mentioned any of this to your mother?
Yeah, they got punished, right? But at least she's a little bit starting to believe. They dead, right?
There's no one.
I see. Do you have any idea what this might be?
They're not asleep, ma'am. They're dead.
Yeah, I would think so, right? Because it would be even weirder.
They used to take photographs of the dead.
And children. Oh, it's macabre.
What is macabre? Like, oh Jesus? Like, oh my God?
I don't want it in the house.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me about when you worked here before.
I was in charge of organising the housework. My employers moved to London. Gradually, the house just became empty.
Why did you leave?
It was on account of the tuberculosis.
Was that when Lydia went dumb?
Is it the same? That's what sounded so harsh.
What happened to her?
She just stopped talking.
Something must have happened to her.
I think I will go to bed.
I'm going to stay here a while longer.
Okay, but what would you do, right? In a situation if you were the mommy of a house, right? What would be your next steps? Because, well, if in the modern world, you can just pack your things and go somewhere, right? Even like stay at the hotel or, I don't know, sell the house, go to the other place, something like that. Well, here she can't really do that, right?
I'm sorry I was so hard on you.
The girl, and she's very strong-hearted, right? Strong-willed as well.
When's Daddy coming home?
When the war's over, Daddy won't because he's very brave.
It's probably hard on her enough with everything that's going on, but with the kids asking when Daddy's gonna be home. Is it Victor's dad playing the piano? Don't forget to check out my Patreon for these exclusives. And now back to movie. Well, but she clearly heard the piano was playing, right? I wonder if it's scarier when you see the ghost rather than you know that they're there but you don't see them. Probably it's scarier when you do see the ghosts, right? You know how in some movies they always show that kids are more sensitive so they can, while adults can't? Oh my God! Oh, it slapped her!
Mrs. Mills! Get to the music room! Give it to me! Quickly!
Okay, I had goosebumps. Arrgh.
I checked that room myself. I felt as if there was someone else there. There is something in this house. I know you don't believe it. I don't blame you.
Well, if she was working there, she probably does.
I've always believed in those things. We've all heard stories of beyond. The world of the dead gets mixed up with the world of the living.
Wait till the weather improves.
I've waited long enough.
You know what I'm afraid of most?
Search the whole garden for graves. gravestones. Need to know if there was a family buried here.
The ghost said that they're gonna open the curtains and then the kids are gonna get sick. I understand that she needs to take precautions and she doesn't care if it's foggy or not foggy. She's going because she has kids there.
Now she thinks the house is haunted. The fog won't let her get very far.
Oh, yes, the fog.
Oh my god, the gravestones! Oh, they so shady. Oh, they are so shady. They know more than they think as they do, but I mean, the woman is clearly losing her conscience. Because she's not just scared and worried for herself, she needs to protect the kids, right? That's always motherly instinct. Wow. But so it wasn't happening that much before? Now I can see why all the help before just disappeared. They're like, oh no, screw it, right? We're leaving. Yeah, okay, that's true, she's not going far. Okay, this gives me so much anxiety.
Grace.
This is her husband who went off to war? What?
They said there was no hope.
They say a lot of things.
Thank you, God.
What is going on?
But where have you been all this time?
Looking for my home.
You're so different.
Sometimes I bleed.
Something feels very off right now. He doesn't seem like, oh honey, hello, I'm so happy to be back. She found a way back home and not alone. I can only imagine how happy kids are gonna be.
This is my husband.
Very pleased to meet you, sir.
I want you to prepare a hot bath and some clean clothes.
Daddy!
Hello, Nicholas.
I told you, see? I told you he'd come back.
Have you both been well behaved?
We've been very good. Daddy, did you kill anyone?
What do you say to your children? Silent mode? That's... wow.
Are you coming down, or would you prefer that?
He seems like leave me alone type a little bit. But of course, right? I'm sure there is something off going on in there. But if you just got back from war, probably you're never gonna be the same.
Shh. Mummy, when people die in the war, where do they go?
Your father, for example, fought for England on the side of the goodies.
Well, if only that would be that easy, hey?
You're much better off at home with your mummy.
And the intruders?
There are no intruders here.
Dad, you
No, that is enough.
Okay, she changes her shoes quite often.
Stop breathing. There's no dessert for you today.
But I mean, okay, I understand both of them. I understand Anne, and at the same time,
No crying.
I understand Mom as well, right?
I've seen them too.
Okay, that's good. Let's give the kid some reassurance so she doesn't think she's going crazy.
She only believes in what she was taught. She'll see them. Then everything will be different.
Oh, that sounds scary as
There are going to be some big surprises.
you know, if I would be the kid, I would run to Mom. But, well, okay, Mom doesn't understand though. She doesn't even want to hear that.
The children will be easier to convince.
Convincing what?
Do you think her husband suspects anything?
I don't think even knows where he is.
But all in all, this is a gigantic mansion with a pool.
Look what a pretty daughter I've got.
I look like a bride.
I'll be back shortly.
That's amazing that she made it herself, right? She does look like a bride.
Monsieur, would you like to dance?
This is literally me. When I'm planning, you know, to go on a date. Oh, yes. Not so much when I was a kid, but very much now.
Charles, you can't go on like this. You must eat something.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just was thinking that you need to carry chains, you know, to look completely like a ghost. He doesn't even blink. That's scary. Okay, he blinked. I take it back. But has zero emotions. Okay, she got her husband back, but not really, right? Those are old hands! Those are old hands!
What have you done with my daughter?
Are you mad?
Oh my god! Oh my god! What is it? What is it?
She won't stop until she kills us! The wicked
Oh my god. I mean, that's gonna traumatize the kids completely. But we all saw that it wasn't her there.
Calming her. Why did you fight?
It wasn't her. Oh, God. God, help me.
You must get more rest. We know what has to be done.
What do you mean you know what has to be done? Who do you think you are? You have no idea what has to be done. What are these?
The tablets for your migraine.
Is she starting getting suspicious about them? Because I'm hella suspicious. Like, but we know that they're hiding not just something, but they're hiding a lot, apparently.
Anne told me everything.
He talks.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me it's not true.
I don't know what came over me that day.
Oh,
She hit me.
They know I'd never hurt them. I'd die first.
well, she just hit her daughter. Even though thinking that it wasn't her, but still, fact is a fact, right?
I just came back to say goodbye to my wife and children.
The war's over. You left us once already. You can't go. Why couldn't you have stayed here like the others did?
Others surrendered.
Poor woman, to be honest, right? It's just so hard to comment on that because I can't.
I wasn't enough for you. You want to leave me, don't you?
That's why he wasn't that happy to see her. Tears and emotional difficulty turns him on. That's healthy. Oh my god, the light! The curtains are not closed, the curtains are open, there is a light! Oh, there are no curtains whatsoever! No curtains anywhere! No curtains anywhere! Holy moly! Seems like she knows where the curtains are, you know? I mean, they look okay. Yeah, they look okay.
Daddy's gone.
It's not true.
It is true.
Find the curtains.
But, you know, aren't the kids seem okay?
You know what's happening here. Where are they?
What?
The curtains!
The curtains?
The condition could have cleared up by itself. And what about the master, ma'am?
You want to frighten us. Now you give me those keys.
I don't know who I'm most afraid of now. Ghost of this, or Miss Mills, Tuttle, and Lydia.
I think I've reached the end of my tether. We'd better go and uncover the gravestones.
She's gone mad. Liar. She's gone mad. We're going to the woods to look for Daddy.
No. No one should go into the woods, especially little children.
Scaredy pants, scaredy pants. Be quiet!
Something is terribly wrong if the kid is rather... Like, I would say that he is quite understandable about the issues. That's not a dumb kid here. That he is rather go in the dark, into the woods, in his pyjama, than to stay in this house by himself. Right?
And I think we've got lost.
Oh.
Say something. What shall I say? What if a ghost jumps out? Graves don't have ghosts.
Well, the girl has an interesting attitude, right? She's very brave, but probably if you're living in a house full of ghosts, you would have a higher tolerance towards them, right? Oh my god, they dead! Bertha Mills.
Please don't tell Mummy we've run away. They're dead! What?
What? Like that, what?
The ghosts, why aren't they wearing sheets and clanking chains?
That's a great question.
Hurry up!
She's like, okay, yes. Gotta believe her now. Well, guns are not gonna kill them. They're already dead.
Tuberculosis finished us off.
But what about Victor? Like, how many families are living in this house now?
We must all learn to live together.
Get inside.
I don't think the hygiene is gonna work though.
Do you think they will? The intruders.
I don't know who's intruding who now.
Sooner or later, they'll find you.
I mean, yes, we saw creepy grandma in a veil pretending to be Anne.
Stop breathing like that.
It's not him breathing. It's not him breathing.
Come with us.
No, don't go anywhere. Oh my god, I'm so scared of these jump scare moments.
The intruders have found them.
Don't tell her. Don't tell her.
Well, there is a lot of them.
Why are you crying, children? Is that how she killed you?
She killed her?
We're not dead.
Are they dead? Oh my god, She can't. They cannot see her. What the is happening?
What happened?
They made contact.
We can't possibly stay in this house any longer. Her two children and then herself.
What the?
He says he has seen that girl, and even this lady has been possessed by her.
Oh my god! Oh my god! This is the Living
We
family.
will leave tomorrow morning.
But Anne, Nicholas, and Grace are not. They're dead. They're
I'll just
ghosts.
go and check on Victor.
They are ghosts.
I hope you've been of some help. Oh, yes, of course.
I got the rifle and I pulled the trigger. Then I heard your laughter in the bedroom as if nothing had happened.
So the husband who came back from war also dead? So technically, they are intruders?
Young Lydia said the very same thing, and that was the last time she ever spoke.
I see why she didn't say that in the beginning.
Shall I make us a nice cup of tea now?
So we're gonna live together?
Sometimes we'll sense them, other times we won't.
Daddy died in the war, didn't he?
Yes.
If we're dead, where's Limbo?
Looks like it's their limbo. But at least they're all together.
I don't know if there even is a limbo. But I do know that I love you. And this house is ours.
I feel bad for people who are trying to move in there, right? This is a gorgeous place. Oh, we're not afraid of any light now, right? I mean, what light can do to them? Kill them? Haha.
No one can make us leave this house.
Come along, Victor.
Okay, you know, maybe it's for the best that this family moved. If we were able to afford a house like that, we probably can afford one without ghosts as well. This doesn't happen often in movies, but this moment I don't know if you realized it early or not, but I only realized that at the moment then people were sitting at the table and the older woman was kind of possessed, as they explained, right? And she made a contact that they are believing. Like this moment, it's like something clicked in my head, and I realized that the family with Grace actually dead. Like I cannot describe what went through my mind. It's like, oh my god, this moment. Like I would say that this movie made it so incredibly smart that through the whole movie, I was sure that this is going to be one of those movies, you know, that are like, there are ghosts in the movie and kids can see them, but mother can't, because usually kids are more sensible to this stuff, so they are better in like this whole ghost things. So it's like, that's gonna be a regular, this kind of genre movie. The biggest revelation is going to be about the help. And then they said like, oh yes, they are dead. So I thought this is gonna be it. But to realize that it's vice versa, right? Because you usually don't see in movies that the story is about ghosts and not about the living. But here it was about the ghosts. And the living only appeared in the last couple of minutes, right? So it's just completely opposite side of a story what you usually see in movies. So I'm shocked so much in such a short movie, because it's under 2 hours, right? We put not a lot of information, but a lot of feelings, and we put a jump scare, and the husband went back to war and he came back, and it was of course very sad to realize that he was dead. But I think that if they're dead and he's dead and He already came back to them once. He's gonna come again probably. Maybe they need to go and look for him in a fog. I would say definitely that it was so great. Thank you guys so much for picking this movie for me to watch. That was incredible. There are not that many movies that had such a huge revelations and big surprises at the end. So I am applauding to the movie and to you guys. If you want to see my full-length reaction video, follow my Patreon. The link is on the video and it's also in the description. Also, I would really appreciate if you subscribe, press like, and let me know what you think about my reaction, what do you think about the movie, or if you know any other movies that has this huge big revelation secrets at the end of a movie or during the movie. Let me know. I would gladly watch them. I also want to say thank you to my patrons, and I want to have a special shout out to the following patrons today: Never Sure, Redshirt51, Barry C. Kramer, Bilbao Ron, and Brian Roland. Thank you guys very much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.